So the topic of today's video I think is going to be so beneficial for quite literally any man out there, especially if you're a lot younger as well, if you're not as experienced when it comes to like dealing with women. What I'm going to talk about, every single man is going to go through with pretty much every single woman that he's ever going to be involved with in his life, and with every single girl that you have to deal with in a situation like this right here. This is going to test your strength, and if you pass this test, she's going to respect you as a man. Even if things don't like work out between you and her, she will respect you because you are showing that you are like a confident and like a masculine man that's standing his ground and not giving her what she wants, or not like chasing or pursuing her. So I've got a bunch of notes on my phone right here, and that I'm just gonna go off the phone. If you're giving a girl a choice to basically follow through with her words or to flake out from your life completely. So the three situations that this would relate to would be, this could be a girl you just met and are trying to date. So if you just got a girl's phone number and you asked her out on a date, this is when we're waiting for her. If she said, yeah, I would love to see you, well, when you get her phone number, that's when the rubber is really going to meet the road. Because I say this all the time, a lot of women will happily give you their phone number, but then reject you when you reach out. It's just so they don't have to like hurt your feelings in the moment. Women do this all of the time. The second one is going to be, this could be a girl you've been dating, but all of a sudden, she's starting to cancel plans. You ask her like hang out in like a couple days, she goes, oh, I think I'm going to be busy. And then you tell her something like, well, when you figure out your schedule, get in touch. That's going to be the situation right there. And then the next one, there's statistics saying that 50% of people will hear from their ex. So if you're a man, I am talking about if you were broken up with a girl. This is going to be if it's an ex trying to come back into your life, but she won't agree to your terms. What I mean by that is, if a girl breaks up with you and you still want to see her, you are going to give her the opportunity to earn a place back into your life. Meaning, if she wants to see you, remember, it's sex and romance. She wants to be friends. So if she doesn't want sex and romance like you do, then you aren't going to see each other. So she has to agree to your rules. Then that likely is going to be coming over to your house, if you live in your own place, for like a date at your house to drink wine, cook dinner, and then eventually hook up. If you watch Corey Wayne's 7 Principles to Get an Ex Back, that's where that originally came from. Now, if you are in a position you can't have the girl come over, then that wouldn't really apply, as you're gonna have to meet her out. Whatever one of these situations you're in, like I said, this is going to happen with every single girl you ever come into contact with. If you tell a woman to let you know when she can see you, you have to give her the time and the space to follow through with her words. So her words need to match her actions. If you tell that girl to do something, you will never speak to her again until she chooses to reach out to you. So the first two situations, going on a date with her, she's going to agree to see you. Or the third situation, if you got broken up with, she's going to agree to come over to your place. If she broke up with you and you made it clear that you do not want to be friends, if that girl agrees to come over to your house or your apartment, she knows sex and romance is likely going to happen. You'll have women, they will try to counter, they will try to meet you out somewhere, whether that's because they don't want to face the emotions that might be like that they might experience when they see you, or they could have other guys they're talking to, or they could just want you for the validation. So if they meet you out somewhere, they can protect themselves because they don't have to get intimate with you. We are not going to have this girl waste your time. She pushed you away. So if she wants to come back into your life, she has to show you that she made a mistake and she's willing to prove it. This is the most self-loving and self-respecting thing that you as a man can do in any one of these three situations. This is why I say that no matter what happens, whether you hear from this girl again or not, you standing your ground and holding your boundaries, she is going to respect you. If you're in one of these three situations, the more experience you have when it comes to dealing with women, the easier this is going to be to actually listen to what it is that I'm going to say. But that doesn't mean that you're going to stop thinking about the girl. If you can't get this girl off of your mind for whatever reason, I'm going to give you some things that you can do to not reach out to her. If you reach out to her, you are giving the girl all of the power. And we do not want to do that. We want to hold the power. We are the prize. This girl needs to work to get into your life. So if you can't get her off your head, remember I just said you will never reach out to this girl again. You told her to get back with you. It's up to her to choose you. Let women come to you at their own pace. This could take a day. This could take days. This could take weeks. This could take months. Or you'll never hear from her again. But whatever happens, you cannot cave and you cannot reach out to this girl. If this girl is on your mind, the first thing you want to do is I would find a way to stay busy. It's easiest if you have other women that you can talk to and that you can hang out with. So if it's an ex-girlfriend that you have history with, well, if enough time has gone by and you're starting to date new women and she comes back around and she doesn't want to come over, okay, well, guess what? That's her loss, not yours. You've got other women that you're talking to right now. So if she wants to come back around, she is another prospect. It's your job as a man to look for your outcome. Your outcome is to find a girl who wants to be with you, that wants to be in a relationship with you. And your ex is just a prospect because you have history with her. In that case then, if you have other girls, go and spend time with them. If you work out, going to the gym, being in a social environment with other people is a great way to take your mind off of stuff. There are times where I have been to the gym, like depending on how heavy something's weighing on me, I will go and I'll work out and I'll still have this person or this thing on my mind. But because I'm like in the moment working out, it makes that experience of dealing with this mentally much easier. But I'm also somebody that overthinks the fuck out of everything. So this is something I've always had to deal with. This is why I said that even if you can't get this girl off of your mind, the more you practice this, the easier it's going to be of not actually reaching out to her. So I could think about a girl or a set of girls for fucking weeks, and I will still never reach out to them if I told them to do something. That's just the point that I've gotten to. So if you're with a girl, hang out with them. If you work out, go to the gym. If you run, that's a great way. Go run, listen to music. If you're good at meeting strangers, like I could take my dog to the mall or to a bar, anywhere, and I can go and just talk to random people. That's practicing social skills is what I teach people how to do. I know how to do that. So if I really wanted to get out of my head, I would just take the dog to like Target, to Walmart, to Publix, to the mall, to even the gym if I wanted to, and I could just go and talk to people there. I could do that. The first thing is, whatever it is, stay busy if you're working. So like right now, me filming videos for you, talking about what to do if you're in a situation like this, is going to get my mind off of whatever the fuck it was I was thinking about, because I'm focused on talking to the camera. I'm not focused on whatever the fuck I was just thinking about before I came in to film this video. Another way too to explain why this makes it so easy is because my attention, I'm shifting my focus from, in this case, it would be her, because that's what the video is about. If you're thinking about her, you're shifting your focus towards something else. If you are working and the work that you're doing is very like mundane and boring and it's just mindless, chances are this is not going to get this girl off of your mind. And in that case, then that's going to bring us to the next point, and that's like, if you can't get this girl off your mind, if you can't, then you have to practice emotional self-control, and no matter what happens, you still will never reach out to this girl again. There has been one situation in the past, I think it's been about 2.5 months or 3 months at this point in time, where I tested this theory, where I knew that this girl was no longer interested. At first she was, and then I gave her the choice to come back into my life, and she chose not to. And then I think like a month later, I ended up reaching out to her, and then that was it. And I knew I shouldn't have, but yet I still tested if things would change. And sure enough, they didn't. And this is why I'm telling you from personal experience. No matter what happens, no matter how like emotionally draining this is, if you can't get this girl off of your mind, listen to me, it is going to do you no good to reach out to this girl. If you and going back to the ex-girlfriend, this is why there are so many no contact videos. No contact is not a strategy to get an ex back. No contact is not a strategy to get anyone back. It's a way of living. You're negotiating. Right now, you're negotiating with the girl in one of these 3 situations. We agreed to hang out. So you're asking her when she's free, and she's now has to choose to either agree to hang out with you, or she's going to go off and do something else. If you got broken up with, she broke up with you, okay? She wants to be friends, you want sex and romance. Unless she wants to agree to your terms, you two will never speak again. That is why no contact is so powerful, because it forces the other person to either come back to you or you two will never speak again, and then eventually you both are going to move on and find other people. If you're in one of those three situations with the girl and you can't get her off your head because you overthink like I do, this is going to take practice. If you're new to this and you do decide to reach out to the girl, you are going to see that what I'm saying is true. It will likely never work out in your favor, and if it does, it's likely because the girl either feels guilty or whatever is going to happen is going to end relatively soon. If you as a man, you need to be the leader. If you're telling her as a man that you're giving her a choice, one of the things that women look for in a man is a man that says something and means it. So if you tell her to do something, but then you reach out again, like an hour or a day or a week later, and she still hasn't got back to you, she's going to lose respect for you because she goes, I knew it. You couldn't fucking wait. You had to reach out to me, and I still haven't decided yet. This is why I'm telling you that if you listen to me in this video, you're going to gain this woman's respect, whether she agrees to see you or not. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And listen, if you're a guy right now that's trying to get better at pickup, dating, and relationship skills, and you enjoy this video like this, I just came out with a new 17-page cheat sheet that is designed to be looked at in a situation where you're with the girl and you don't really want to like mess it up. You can go and read several books and hundreds of pages if you want to, but I condensed everything you need to know about pickup, dating, and relationship skills from books in my experience into this cheat sheet. I promise you this will help you in those three areas. You can get it for $13.99. Click the link in the description. There's a video on the next page that will tell you if it's going to help you or not. Other things too, you can pick up my free book. All I need is your name and email, or you can plan a one-on-one coaching call with me if you want to fast track whatever it is you're dealing with right now. With that being said, guys, hey, if you like this video, you're going to like this one as well. With that being said, check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.